It's like, I was like, I don't know, I was number...
Were you like bored or something?
I was bored one day. I was just like, oh, I can do that. Like, not too many people can. They always try, like, doing this.
I can't.
I used to.
You can't do anything? I'm just losing you.
You can? Alright, that's good.
Okay, good. Okay, we're going to get started. So notebooks and, not notebooks and pens. Let's have your training manuals out. I want to walk through the full presentation one full time so you have confidence. And just, part of this is I want to remind you and show you that you guys know this really well. Okay?
Thanks.
About as well as you're going to get. So this is kind of like,
Everyone's got everything.
real quick, this is kind of like doing sprints for sports.
Ooh.
I know that when I played basketball, if we didn't all run sprints hard, what did the coach make you do? Start over again. So we're going to do the same thing here, not as a penalty, but that means I need everyone to participate. I want to hear all the responses. I want active, 100% engaged. You can eat while I'm talking. That's totally cool. But I just want to hear. When I ask a question, and I ask you for the response, and I ask you for the 7 steps, I don't need you to yell it, but I want everyone to participate. Can I get a yes? We're good? Yes? Okay. Outstanding. You have the blue books. I'm going to give you a couple of extra tips here and there so you can fill them directly into your training manual. So turn to page 1.
And water's down.
Ready to roll? Pens. So first step. Eyes up here. First step to the sale. How many steps to the sale?
7.
How many? 7. First step is to do what? And then explain why are you working. How do you start conversation? Ask lots of questions. Okay? So then you also talk about why. A couple of things you can shoot towards. What's this red sheet about, everybody? Fast Start. What's it called? Fast Start. How many days is the contest? 10 days. If you're going for a 10K Fast Start, what are the benefits of selling over $10,000? Give me one benefit of over $10,000. Mr. Michael.
Or is it 30?
30% commission, which means you can work part-time but earn. Or keep working full-time and earn big time. Or, what else? $10,000 earns you a trip to Jeff Gamboa's VIP night, and I don't throw a bad party. I don't throw a bad dinner. Okay? We'll see. Also, you can win up to $1,000 worth of free Cutco. Why is that really important? Because the more you show, everyone, the more you show, the more you sell. I don't want to start over. Okay. Next will be President's Club. You don't have the sheet yet? Oh, do we here? Okay, we're working on it. There's a letter called the President's Club letter, and you'll talk about how if you hit a certain level of sales, you can have a personal letter customized by the president of our company recommending you for work. That's another way to build your resume. The blue sheet, if you're a student, what can you earn, everybody? Scholarship. Okay, after the scholarship, I'll teach you this later. This green sheet is the sponsorship. It helps you get lots of recommendations. This is a way for customers to give you at least 10, because when they give you 10, they get to put their name on here to help you out, and I'll talk about that later. Once you're finished connecting, we're going to go on to the second step. Everybody, what's the second step to the sale? Establish credibility of who? Yeah, the company's made it. What part of New York? Everybody. Since what year?
1949.
Annual sales are over 200. Customers are over
16.
There you go. What's our primary local charity that we work with? Angel Wings International. For what country? Haiti. There you go. Then we wow the customer. What do we cut here? At the penny. What kind of reaction do you want to have?
Wow.
Yeah, because if you get excited, they get excited. Let's go on to the next step. It's number 3. You want to create a... Everyone, create a... What's the problem, everybody? They're knives. These knives, they buy all these bad knives at one time? No. What happens? Yeah, it's collected over time. It's cheap now, but later it's what? Way more expensive. Okay. Everyone, what's wrong with wooden handle knives? You have dirt, bacteria. What's better, partial or full tang? Full tang. What's the rivet of a knife?
The nail.
It's the nail. And what happens if the nails expand and contract? What comes up around it?
Bacteria.
Bacteria, green and brown rings. Okay. How do you show the tang to a customer?
Pen.
Yeah, show them with the pen. Okay. Everybody, so we don't have to start over. Once you create a problem, you offer a solution. What's the solution? Everyone, what's the solution? Okay, good. And you don't just hand them the cut. What do you do? Present it. How many hands?
2.
Yeah, you want 2 hands to the customer. Okay. How many rivets?
3.
3. What's the thermoresin handle? I'm going to put some on the spot. What's the thermoresin handle similar to? Football helmets and bowling balls. What's the grade of the steel? What's the number grade of the steel? And you can read along. You're following along.
448.
448, he said it. Okay, by the way, are you on the right page or not? Are you on the right page or not? Make sure you're on the right page. Okay. All right. Then you do the rope test. Whose knives do you cut through the rope with first?
Theirs.
Good, theirs, because you want to save the best for last. Good. And then the next page is the guarantee. Okay, the guarantee is for what? Lifetime only?
Forever.
No, forever. Okay, forever guarantee. How many days? How many business days? 15 days. Okay. Double the edge. That's a straight edge. How quickly does that dull? Very quickly. Mr. Michael, why does it dull so quickly? Because what dulls the knife? The cutting board. So every time you cut through food, dull, dull, dull. Serrated edge. What's up with the teeth? Luis, what do the teeth do? They rip some tears. And then Miss Nicole, eventually what happens to the teeth?
They like, I mean, you drew it.
Yeah, they do whatever that is, right? Okay. Miss Nicole, better question. What's our edge called? Double D edge. Stands for double durable. What do our points do?
Protect.
They just protect. Outstanding. They just protect. And they protect 1, 2, 3. Cuts forwards, backwards, and down. Do you have to sharpen cut after every use, everybody? No. Do we guarantee that it's sharp without service forever? No. But for how many years? 7 to 10 years. But if it's before 7, during 7 to 10, or after, what can they do to get it? Send it back. There you go. Good. Next page. What's the objective of this page? Create a specific need. So we're just explaining the tools. Is this the biggest set? No, this is the homemaker for people who what? Have to cook. Have to, need to, same thing. Okay. Let's cover the nicknames. Ready? And you're going to read everything. But the nicknames are, this is the paring knife for things up in the
Air.
Everyone, up in the air. This is the trimmer for small stuff. This is the spatula spreader for sandwiches. This is the petite carver for meats. This is the turning fork for serving. This is the butcher knife, which is the protector. This is the petite chef, which is the veggie chopper. Slicer for
Bread.
carving sets for holidays and
Barbecues.
table knife. How often?
Every day.
You can also upgrade to the.
Steak knife.
All right. Does anything different?
No.
More material. So what?
More
More money. It's like upgrading the rims on your signature and complete. Good. Then we have the leather test. You cut their knives first, our knives, while reaction. What's unique about our wood blocks?
They have the
This is what you did too. They have the resin. Can you do that? Please do that in your presentation. They have the resin. Okay. What's the resin for? What's the resin?
to like not get bacteria.
Yep, more sanitary, waterproof. Holes are sideways so it doesn't damage what? The blade of the straight edge. And underneath there's a little padding so it doesn't hit and scratch the countertop. And then, this is the part you have to remember, you have to make sure to get them pumped up about these 3 things, because later, what are we going to do? We're going to offer it for free. Gadgets, kitchen tools, and the super shears. Then you go into closing. Turn to the next page. And this is where you start the closing. And don't forget, you want to go back, and when you start the closing, make sure you start with the set. Okay? Let's read through the closing together. Okay? And we're going to read it out loud like sprints. And we're literally just going to read it together out loud like a classroom. Okay? So I want this to be fresh in your head. So when you get to the customer, you just did it in training. Okay? Starting to begin. Ready? Mrs. Jones, go. Let me review why so many people choose to invest in Cutco. You always have a sharp, American-made knives that are comfortable, safe, and sanitary. Cutco is guaranteed to last forever, so it would be the last set of knives you ever buy. And Cutco saves a lot of money. Most customers who buy Cutco eat out less. Stop. What do you do here? Draw it. Okay, let's continue. If that saves $60 a month, let's go. It's a $720 save this year. Over 25 years, you'll save over $18,000. So I do the math. 60, 720, 18,000. Okay? And I actually take that much of the paper. I want it to be big, like a visual sign for them. Okay, let's continue. There are several reasons why so many customers choose sets. Cutco sets have the right tool for the right job. Cutco sets have a built-in discount, so it's cheaper. Sets come with a free cutting board and other free stuff. Sets are much safer because they come in a block or tray, and we have interest-free monthly investment options, so you don't have to pay for it all at once. Okay. Our job as a Cutco sales rep is not to sell them pieces, but to sell them what? Sets of Cutco. Really important. Let's continue. When it comes to high quality, it's like anything else. There's a wide variety of quality and prices. Cutco's top rated, so we only compare to the highest quality brands. Eyes up here, the bookmark. Let's continue. I have a price comparison for our top competitors, Wusthof and Schön. Have you ever heard of them before? Time out. That's a question, so wait for an answer. Continue. These high-quality sets made overseas are two of the top-selling brands in stores. Each brand has different types of sets, which range in price. Wusthof is our most popular, so you point to the Wusthof. Continue. The price for this Wusthof set is $3,325. Sometimes you can find it on sale for $1,999. That's the right way to pronounce it. Good. There are some major differences between these brands and Cutco. Let's go. Wusthof has mostly straight edges, so they don't need to be sharpened constantly, which is a hassle. They are not recommended for the dishwasher, and the warranty is on manufacturing defects only. In comparison, Cutco has unique wedge lock handle, exclusive double D stay sharp edge, and we have our 4-part guarantee, including our sharpening and our 15-day trial. Cutco owners will tell you that it's 10 times better than any knives they've ever used. Just considering the guarantee and unique features, most people would agree that Cutco is at least twice as good as Wusthof. When something offers twice the quality and value and lasts forever, it'll be like twice the price. At twice the price, you're talking over $4,000 for a set of Cutco. Now stop. At this point, you might get a buyer's remorse reaction. Should we tell them it's $12.12 right now? No, you gotta wait. Build the value up. Okay, let's go to the next page. Let's continue. As I said earlier, let's go. Our Homemaker Plus 8 is our most popular set. It's perfect for families who cook 2 to 4 times a week. And notice you want to point to the set. Now this next paragraph, you want to say and point. So the next part, ready? It has the 10 basic tools I explained earlier. So you point to these. Next one. 8 table knives. You point to these. I actually go here. The wood block and a sharpener for straight edges. We also have a Homemaker set without table knives. If you were considering a set of Cutco, which would you prefer, the set with the table knives? Stop, wait for an answer. Continue. The great thing is that it doesn't cost $1,000. So what are we going to do? And do what? Cross it out. Okay. Let's continue. In fact, it doesn't even cost as much as the Wusthof set, which is $3,325. What do you do? Cross it out. Let's wrap it up. The Homemaker Plus set is only which includes shipping. The advantage of our 5-month interest-free investment option, which is only always circle it. Okay, only $260, including tax. Now, buy now bonus. Mrs. Jones, we have a bonus where if you buy now, I can give you a matching kitchen tool set, entertainer pack, or super shears for free. And you gotta make sure you show that before you say it. Okay. Let's wrap it up, everyone. Mrs. Jones, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you, would you like to try out the Homemaker set today and get your free gifts? Now, it says be completely quiet, but also what?
Smile.
And smile. So like this. So did you want to go ahead and get that free stuff, Mr. Matt and Miss Gabriela, and get your free stuff? And just wait. Wait for, it doesn't matter what they say, because yes, no, maybe, we have an answer. Okay? If they say yes, let's do that. Ready? Oh yeah, honey, we totally love that one. Now, time out. What does that mean? You're going to end up calling us so we can try and what? Upgrade. Okay, go ahead. Ready? Congratulations. You're going to love your Cutco. While I write up that order, let's take a look at accessories. By the way, do you drink coffee? And you talk about our coffee program. Here's what's cool. We have a direct business relationship with this outstanding company called Utopian Coffee. Okay, and I'm going to read this out loud. Organic certified, fair trade certified. Utopian Coffee is not just about providing quality coffee, but they go beyond the roasted beans to help make a direct impact in the farming communities where the coffee is grown and harvested. Even so much that the founder and former Cutco sales rep, Brandon Maxwell, visits these countries and communities himself in an effort to source great coffee and establish partnerships that increase sustainability, and the quality of life in that area. So this is a former Cutco rep who started a really big business. It's called Utopian Coffee. You guys are familiar with Tom's shoes? Okay. Or Warby Parker glasses? Or Listen headphones. These are three types of companies where every time you buy a headphone or the pairs of shoes or the Warby Parker sunglasses or glasses, they donate to charity. And this charity is about sustaining great communities within the communities of coffee, coffee harvesters in some of these third world countries. It's pretty awesome. And it says here, to enter orders, log into Rollo and under place an order. What you basically have is a subscription to coffee. Okay, and the way that it works, it says here, we all have a dream of utopia, a place to escape. Well, now you can brew it. Okay, discover the bliss of freshly roasted quality coffee. With My Utopia subscription, you get coffee shipped to your door when you want it, making it hassle-free, simple, and a tremendous value. How many of you know people that drink coffee? Everyone knows someone that drinks coffee. Okay. How many of your parents drink coffee? Okay. The My Utopia subscription includes, they save $2 per bag from regular price. There's no contract, so they can cancel at any time, which people love. The coffee arrives on the doorstep, no need to hassle with ordering. And they directly support women and farmers throughout the world. And there's also new coffees, free gifts, and discounts and other stuff. Okay? So, pretty simple. You can register someone to try it out. Okay? I highly encourage you to do that. It's a really easy way to add on to your order. Okay? And receive your first shipment and choose your favorite roast for only $17. Okay? Talk more about that later. So let's go back to when they say yes. If they say yes, by the way, do you drink coffee? Okay, you explain this. And then you go to the accessories. Okay, so imagine this. You said yes to the BMW. Cool, let me show you the hats that some people like to get when they buy a BMW. Let me show you some of the upgrades you can get. And you go through and just explain the different tools. For example, some people who already have Cutco might want to add in the pieces they're missing. You go through that. Over here, these are the different gift sets of the table knives. Or some people like to give the steak knives as gifts. Or people will add on to their own sets. Over here, this is a big seller, forks and spoons. It's called flatware. So people who have a homemaker plus 8, they'll get 8 flatware sets on top of it. It just increases the order. So instead of $12.12, it's $12.12 plus another couple $100 to add on with forks and spoons. If people didn't get this for free, they can add this on for free, the kitchen tools. Okay. We also have the gadgets. If they didn't choose the gadgets for free, they can customize and add any or all of the gadgets. We have different cutting boards as well. We have our K-bar knife, which is the United States Marine Corps, but this is the civilian version for the public. We have this new knife called the Cutco K-bar Outdoorsman. It is what it sounds like. It's an outdoor knife. We have our hunting knife, which is more of a show piece, deluxe hunting knife. We have our sporting and pocket knives. Okay, some of our sporting knives here. We have our drop point hunting knife, our clip point hunting knife. This is a big seller, obviously, in South Florida with the fishing, with our Fisherman's Solution. We have our garden tools, which were rated some of the best garden tools according to which association? National Home Garden Club rated these the best garden tools. Okay, purple and yellow. The reason it's purple and yellow is that if you drop it into black mulch, like in a garden, those are two colors that are most opposite on the spectrum of the color wheel. So it's easier to see it and stand out if you lose it in the dirt. I mean, we thought of everything. Okay, it's also guaranteed. Everything's guaranteed. Barbecue sets, which are easy to sell down here in Florida, of course, and then a variety of other gift sets. So you'll go through. We also provide sheaths, so people that want to take their knives, let's say, for example, if you're going for a weekend in the Keys, people want to bring their knives to cook in their apartment down there. They'll bring some of their knives down. It's easy to transport. Okay. We also have a couple of new versions of the paring knife that are out, so people who have Cutco already like to add on. And then we have a new Cutco wine opener, and people who love Cutco love our Cutco wine opener because it's all under the same guarantee. And people who love Cutco that much usually want everything in their kitchen to be Cutco at that point. Okay? So far, so good? Okay.
What if
So,
they don't want to buy a set, but they want to buy the accessories?
well, and you call us, so we'll talk to you about that. That happens when someone has like everything, and they just want to get some extra accessories or gifts. Okay. So then you'll cover the accessories, and worst case scenario, you'll say, so is there anything you wanted to add? And what will they say?
Yes or no?
Yes or no, right? Either way, what are you going to do after they say yes and you go through the accessories? You're going to call who? You're going to call us, and then you're going to say, from before, hey Jeff, this is Pal, I'm checking in for my 4 o'clock. And you always tell us what time you're calling in and the name of the customer. Why?
You can check
So we can pull it up. Okay. Yeah, I'm with my tia Gabriela, and they are definitely getting the homemaker, and they wanted to add the wine opener as well. Okay. And then she'll say, okay, well, did you show signature complete? Oh, no, not yet. Okay, cool. And she'll give you some tips. You'll talk to Tia about maybe a signature complete. We have some deals, and our goal is to upgrade it. Questions so far? Okay, let's get, yes.
So we would give you guys the phone and then.
No, never, never, never.
So it'll just be us relaying this. Okay.
We want you to learn it.
Okay.
Now, I can do that. I can close sales if you give the phone to the customer, but then you're not learning. Good question.
Do we call like in front of them?
Yeah, that's why you have the code words.
Okay.
Okay. So far, so good. Now, if they say no, go to the next one. If they say no, everyone all together, you say, okay, no problem. One more time. Ready? Okay, no problem. If you don't mind me asking, what is it about the homemaker you're unsure of? Was it too much for the price or too many options? If it's the price, what do you say? Okay, well, let me go real quick and call my office real quick. What's the code word?
Consider.
Yes. Hey, pal, this is Gabriela. I'm checking in for my appointment with my Uncle Jeff, my 5 o'clock. You got, okay, great. So just, you got it verified? Cool. Well, they really like it, and now's not a good time. The price is a little much for them. They don't feel like that's in their budget. So, is there anything we can do? They're just considering. And then she'll give you a discount. Now, a lot of times, the number one thing I know Pal loves to do is say, okay, pull out a piece of paper. Okay, another one, all right. And really big, I want you to write down 1212 at the top for your uncle. Okay, I want you to cross it out. I want you to write down this number. I'm not going to tell you now, but right. And then what do I want you to do?
You can.
Wow. Or Luke. You know what Luke says? Is that legal? Is that legal? Whatever you got to do to get the customer excited. Okay? And then we'll work, wheel and deal. We might tell you to go to the next set. We might tell you to ask him certain questions, but we'll do it the same way a couple of times. What do you think sometimes happens by Sunday or Monday? When the same situation comes up, what do? You just do the sale that we taught you, and you can probably do it yourself. But if not, you can always call us. Yes, sir.
What if like you're saying like they say it's too much, they have the buyer's remorse, and you're like, it's okay, I'll call my office or something.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, that's fine. You don't need to.
Why? Because that's part of the job. To call the office. You didn't say why you're calling the office. You didn't say I'm calling the office so I can get you a deal that would make you say yes. What did you say? I'm calling my office just so I can what? Check in. I said, okay, cool, no problem. Let me call my office so I can check in. Good question. All right, so let's do this. Nice work, everybody. Let's go to the next set. Okay, let's go to the next set. So at this point, they've said no problem, price or too many options, and they said too many options. So now we go to this. You guys remember the steps? Remember this? So you have homemaker, you have signature, complete. Oh, side note, I forgot to say this. Notice we call it the complete. Does anyone know what the company calls that set? Ultimate. I've never said the word complete or ultimate, have I?
No.
Why? Because how does ultimate sound?
Too much.
Expensive.
It's like ultimate. I don't want ultimate anything. How does complete? It's just everything. It's complete. Not versus ultimate. If they say no, too many options, they go galley. Does anyone remember what galley is perfect for? It's pretty much the homemaker, except we removed the protector, and the holiday barbecue set. Okay? This is perfect for people who love the homemaker. And we even gave them a discount because you called us. We tried to give them a deal, but we told you to go show the galley. This is perfect for buyer's remorse is so bad, even the deal doesn't work. Even the discount we give you, this is perfect. If they're like, really love it though, that's a great one. Okay? It's also got 6 table knives instead of 5. Then, if they still say no, I'll show you how to do that in a second. So let's go to page 10 at the top. Now we're going to go around. We'll start with Nicole, go through Mike, this way, back, this way. Okay? Nicole, can you read the first part? It says, if your customer loves.
If your customer loves the homemaker plus 8 but is on edge, call The offers for friends and family discount.
Right. And then, so assuming that discount doesn't work for them, it doesn't fit their budget, then we go to the galley. Continue, please.
Next is our galley set, which has been recognized as a best buy by Consumers Digest. It's a perfect starter set, and it'll take care of all your needs.
And then you open it up, and you just point tall, and then you can read it. Go for it.
Paring knife for the air, trimmer for the small stuff, spatula for sandwiches, a meat knife, a serving piece, a veggie chopper, and a bread knife.
Okay.
And it still comes with the 6 table knives.
Awesome. Mr. Mike, could you please take over? Thanks, Nicole. It's a few less.
A few less knives for a lot less money. Instead of paying, what's the
$12.12
for the homemaker set.
The Galley Plus 6 set is only, and it's up on the television, $874 or $188 per month for 5 months, interest free, and that's only $47 a week for your budget. Basic galley set is only $676 or $146 a month in the 5-month plan, only $37 a week. Mr. Mike, continue, please. If you get this set,
If you get this set today, I can still include the kitchen tools, entertainment bag, and super shares for free.
finish it up.
Ask for the order. Is there something you'd like to get today?
One more time. Is that?
Is that something you'd like to get today?
Put a little smiley face.
Is that something you'd like to get today?
Right, and then put a smiley face next to that. Is that something you'd like to get today? Put a smiley face and write down "be quiet." Because you're asking for the order again, right? And it's not uncommon in an appointment to ask them, so is that the one you want to get? So does this one work better for you? So would you like that one instead? It's not uncommon to do that 3 to 5 times. Okay. If they say yes, without even looking, you already know what you're going to do. If they say yes, you're going to congratulate them, but then show them what?
Coffee.
The coffee and the accessories, and then call us. I'm definitely selling what? The galley. If they say no, same thing. Okay, no problem. For this one, was it the price or the pieces? If they say price, what do? You're going to go, okay, let me call the office. This is where I'm supposed to check in. Or if they say it's still too many, what do? Okay, beautiful. Let's review it. If they say yes, congratulations, you're going to love your cut. Go while they're at the order. Let's look at the accessories. By the way, do you guys drink coffee? Okay, let me show you that. Let me show you some of the accessories. And then in that white space, I want you to write down, call the office. White space under if yes. Call office. You're calling the office a lot. Okay. If they say no, I'm just going to make it really easy for you. Watch this. If they say no, see all this right here? Just want you to, you don't need all that, it's too much. Just circle, just call the office. If they're still saying no at that point, just call the office. Okay, Mrs. Jones, I have to check in with the office again. This is the part of my presentation where I check in again. And we'll tell you to do something different. We'll either tell you to go to a different set, or we'll work out a deal in the galley. Now, underneath that, and Mike, when you're done, go to the bottom where it says, can I buy pieces?
Right.
If they say, oh, well, honey, can I buy pieces? And before he continues, if they say that, is that a bad or is that a good thing?
It's not great, but
Okay.
it's okay.
Is it a good or, okay, it's not good if that's what they want to, if that's what they buy. But by them asking, is that good or is that bad or is that good?
It's good.
It's good. What is it showing?
They actually like it.
There are a few, see, what that says is this. Oh, Louise, can I buy pieces, honey? That means your aunt already knows what she definitely likes. But remember, we have 8 more sets that they don't know about. And how do you think we determine what goes in those 8 sets? We guessed? Who do you think we asked? Customers. And people who didn't like the galley, we said, what are the 5 you'd use the most? And we made that set. And people who said no to the essentials, they said, what are the 4 you'd use the most? We made that set. So odds are, if they say, oh, can I buy pieces? We already have a set that has those pieces. We just have to make sure they see it. Okay? You guys understand what I'm saying? So saying pieces doesn't mean I just want to buy 4. 9 times out of 10, what pieces do you like? I like this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh, that's the essentials. And it's cheaper when you buy the set. Mike, continue. Of course.
Of course. However, sets are discounted. They're safer, and you get free stuff. If you don't mind, I'll show you our sets, and if none of them appeal to you, we can pick out whatever pieces you want.
Okay, what did we do there? We took away pressure. And what are we saying? We can do it. We can definitely do
You
that.
it
But
your way.
first, let me at least what?
Show you
Let me at least show you, and then if not, yeah, we can put it together. Okay? Any questions? Beautiful. Flip to the next page. Now I want you to fill in the chart up here. Okay. So why don't you fill in the chart real quick?
The third one in full, it says 545 or 595.
545. Right, Tom?
Yeah.
540. Okay. Let's read through the top. Dominique, I'm going to go to you, my friend. Well, top of page 11, everybody. See where it says Super Deal Hotline? How do you want office number for that? Is it, we have the Google Plus yet? Have we done that? You want to do that? Or do you want to start that or you want next week? Okay. Dropping down starter says, Dominique, can you start with step 1? These are the
starter steps.
And then ready? Return to the smaller sets. Go ahead.
Great for building up over time and gifts for the family and friends.
Okay, and then you explain the sets. Go ahead.
Essentials +5 and Studio +4.
And then you point to them right here. Go ahead.
Basic sets in smaller blocks, but get the job done.
Next one.
Space saving.
Okay, you point to it here.
For small kitchens, boats, campers, and RVs.
Okay.
All night and all kitchenette. Safe storage trays, alternative to blocks.
And then the last set.
Gourmet.
Okay. 4.
For Cutco owners / alternative cuisine.
There you go. Okay. Let's continue. Mr. Luis, step 2.
Of these starter sets, which combination do you like the best?
And my point is that if someone says I want pieces, a good portion of the time, one of these sets has those pieces. Okay. I really like the Essentials +5, Luis. And you'll say number 3. That set is.
That set is only 147. Well, 147 per month for 5 months, which includes tax, or 682 paid in full.
There you go. Perfect. And then wrap it up at the bottom. You get this set today. Step 4.
If you get this set today, you can still have the.
Ready? Shears. So if they get these sets, you can't pick between the 3 gifts now. You can only pick just you get the shears for free instead. It's smaller.
So that's only for all of these?
Yeah, all those starter sets, the free gift would be the scissors, the shears.
Okay, you get the shears for free. Is that something you'd be interested in getting today?
And then you smile, nod, and be quiet. Okay. And the same thing. They say yes. Same routine. Got it? Okay. Let's do this to wrap up before our next break. What I'd like you to do is go back to page 8 and 9. And we're going to role play the closing twice. Here's what I'd like you to do. The first time, say yes to the homemaker if you're the customer, and pretend you're calling into the office to say, I'm with my Aunt Nicole, and they are what? Definitely getting the set, and then switch. The second time, say no. And I want you to ask, oh, no problem. Just so I know, was it the price or too many options? Say too many options and go to the galley. And then say yes to the galley. Okay, so first time each, yes to the homemaker, call the office. Second time, no to the homemaker, too many options, sell them a galley. So far, so good? How's class? Good? You like the professor?
Yeah.
Good. As cool as Powell and me? As cool as Powell and me, your professor?
No, not as cool.
Good some work. I'm putting you to work. Okay, cool. So I will have, do me a favor, let's see. Louise, I'm going to have you with Jordan so you can catch him up. Okay, actually, no, Powell, are you free to just catch him up real quick? Or, okay, so actually, Jordan, she'll catch you up. Two of you, and then when he comes back, I'm going to have you role play with Jordan. Okay? Sounds good. So stand up, 2 times each, right? Homemaker, yes. Second time, galley, yes.
So can you put the numbers up so you can...
It's Jones. I think you realize so many people choose to invest in crypto. We'll always have sharp investing advantages that are comfortable, safe, and sanitary. Crypto is guaranteed to last forever, so it'll be the last thing you'll ever buy. And crypto saves a lot of money. The most customers who buy crypto is the That saves $60 a month. It's $720 saved this year. That means over a 25-year course, you'll save about $18,000. There's several reasons why so many customers choose sets. Cutco sets are the right tool for the right job. Cutco sets have built-in discounts, so it's definitely welcome. Sets come with free cutting board and other free stuff. Sets are much safer because they come with block or thread. And we have monthly investment options, so you don't have to pay for it all at once. So when it comes to high quality cutlery, it's like anything else. There's a wide variety of quality and prices. I have a price comparison for our top competitors, Woodstock and Sharp. Have you heard of these companies before? These high quality sets made overseas are 2 of the top selling brands in the stores. Each brand has different types of sets which range in price. Woodstock is the most popular. The price for the Woodstock set is $3,325. Sometimes you can find it on sale for $2,000. There are some major differences between these brands and Cutco. Woodstock has mostly straight edges, so they need to be sharpened constantly, which is a hassle. They are not recommended for the dishwasher, and the warranty is on manufacturing defects only. In comparison, Cutco has a unique wedge lock handle, exclusive double D stay sharp edge, and we have our 4-part forever guarantee including free sharpening, and 15-day trial. Cutco owners will tell you that it's 10 times better than any knives they've ever used. Just considering the guarantee and unique features, most people would agree that Cutco is at least twice as good as Woodstock. And when something offers twice the quality and value and lasts forever, you would expect it to be at least twice the price. At twice the price, you're talking over $4,000 for a set of Cutco. But as I said earlier, our Homemaker Plus Skater is our most popular set. It's perfect for families that cook 2 to 4 times a week. It is about 10 basic tools I explained earlier, 8 table knives, the wood block, and a sharpener for straight edges. We also have a Homemaker set without table knives. If you were considering a set of Cutco,
How is that blue book set up for everyone already?
the lunch box?
The great thing is that it doesn't cost $4,000. In fact, it doesn't even cost as much as the Woodstock price of $3,325. The Homemaker Plus 8.
Guys, I apologize. While you keep role playing, but Powell's going to distribute the fresh blue books. So these are the ones we're going to give you. These are yours that you're about to get. So take care of them. Make sure they look nice. Don't put your greasy hands if you haven't washed your hands on them. Don't put name tags on them if it's all going to mess it up. Make it really presentable because you want to give that good first impression. And make sure you practice using this for the next 2 role plays. Okay?
The Homemaker Plus 8 set is only $12 paid full, which includes shipping. But most of our customers take advantage of our 5-month interest-free investment option, which is only $260 and includes debt. We have a bonus.
You all done?
Buy now. I can give you a matching kitchen tool set, entertainment pack, or super shares for free. So, Mrs. Jones, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you. Would you like to try out the Homemaker set and get your free gifts today?
No, just there's so many
You don't have me asking me about
options.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're supposed to like go into these.
Yeah, this. Okay, 20 on. I completely understand. At first, 10 pieces seems like a lot. After 15 days, if there's a piece or a few pieces you're still unsure of, you can return and get refunded for those pieces. How does that sound?
Sounds funny.
Alright, is that really what we go to right away?
You're gonna cry.
I don't think. Never mind. Next is our galley set, which has been recognized as our best buy by Consumer's Digest. It's a perfect starter set, and it'll take care of every one of your needs. Paring knife is for the air, trimmer for the small stuff, spatula for sandwiches, a meat knife, a serving piece, veggie chopper, and a bread knife. And it still comes with 6 table knives. Hell yeah. It's a few less knives and saves a lot of money. Instead of paying $12.12 for the homemaker set, the galley set plus 6 is only $874 or $188 per month for 5 months, which is basically only $47 per week. The basic galley set, which is only
You asked me if I wanted 9, and I said yes, so skip that and go down to the
If you get this today, I can still include the kitchen tools, entertainment pack, or super shears for free. Is that something you'd like to get today? Congratulations! You're going to love your Cutco. While I write that up, let's look at accessories. By the way, do you drink coffee? Great. I did not want to explain that.
Have you ever read that? What is it?
I have.
Page 14. The law.
Wait,
You read that?
which one?
Coffee.
Oh, you took it on the bottom? Sorry,
It's not bad at all. Okay, great. It's fun.
no.
Great. Miss Jones. Miss Jones.
Miss Jones, yeah, I got a transgender surgery.
Yeah, right now. 5 minutes ago. Let me review why so many people choose to invest in Cutco. You'll always have a sharp American-made knife that's comfortable, safe, and sanitary. Cutco is guaranteed to last forever, so it'll be the last set of knives you ever buy. And Cutco saves a lot of money. Most customers who buy Cutco eat out west. And if that saves $60 a month, that's $720 saved this year, and over 25 years you'll have $18,000. There are several reasons why so many customers choose sets. Cutco sets have the right tool for the right job. Cutco sets have built-in discounts, so it's cheaper. Sets come with a free cutting board and other free stuff. Sets are much safer because they come in a blocker tray. And we have interest-free monthly investment options, so you don't have to pay for it all. Just say yes. When it comes to high-quality cutlery, it's like anything else. There's a wide variety of quality and prices. Cutco is top-rated, so we only compare to the highest quality brands. I have a price comparison for our top competitors, Woodstock and Shen. Have you heard of them before?
I have not.
These high-quality sets made overseas are two of the top-selling brands in stores. Each brand has different types of set which range in price. Woodstock is the most popular. The price for this Woodstock set is $3,325, and sometimes you can find it on sale for $1,999. There are some major differences between these brands and Cutco. Woodstock has mostly straight edges and need to be sharpened constantly, which is a hassle. They are not recommended for the dishwasher, and the warranty is on manufacturing defects only. In comparison, Cutco has a unique wedge-locked handle, exclusive double D stay-sharp edge, and we have our 4-part forever guarantee, including our free sharpening and 15-day trial. Cutco owners will tell you that it's 10 times better than any knives they've ever used, just considering the guarantee and unique features. Most people would agree that Cutco is at least twice as good as Woodstock. When something offers twice the quality and value and lasts forever, you would expect it to be at least twice the price. At twice the price, you're talking over $4,000 for a set of Cutco. As I said earlier, our Homemaker Plus 8 is our most popular set. It is perfect for families that cook 2 to 4 times a week. It has the 10 basic tools I explained earlier, 8 table knives, the wood block, and a sharpener for straight edges. We also have our Homemaker set without table knives. If you were considering a set of Cutco, would you prefer a set with table knives?
Probably not.
Crazy.
The great thing is that it doesn't cost $4,000. In fact, it doesn't even cost as much as the Woodstock price of $3,325. The basic homemaker is $960 in full or blank per month.
It's terrible.
I don't know.
Mr. Okay. I just noticed it said kitchen tools set entertainment pack 4 super shears for free. I don't know. But like I thought it was all of them that you got. Oh, it's just one. Okay.
But
I was
they get
on.
they get the option to choose.
Yeah. I
Let's-
figured so.
It's a good question from Matt. He says it says kitchen tools, shears, or it says kitchen tools, shears, or entertainment pack for free. They don't get all three. But one of the things we can do, if your customer really likes that set and they're on the edge, based on the questions we ask you to ask them, we can offer all three for free. But we save that as a deal, just in case.
Oh.
So yeah, you kind of wait for it. We'll talk.
For the basic homemaker, it's $963 for full or $193 per month for 5.
Correct. Let's get the role playing, everybody. One homemaker, one galley, please.
We have a bonus where if you buy now, I can give you a matching kitchen tool set, entertainment pack, or super shears for free. So, Miss Jones, I wouldn't be doing my job if I
Why
didn't
don't you
ask.
guys roll for the
Would
closing
you like
ones?
to try out the
We'll go one
homemaker
time.
set today and
Okay,
get
so
your free
we'll
gift?
start on page 8, all the way to sell the homemaker.
No problem.
Let him
Is
go
it the
first.
price or too many options?
Both. Both.
No, we're gonna go three
No,
pieces.
too much money. We understand. $1,000 is a lot of money. Come on. Go on.
I completely understand. 12 is a lot. That's why most of our customers split it up over 5 months, interest free. It would be only $260 a month. How does that sound?
A little bit better.
No, those are the wrong numbers.
Yeah, no, those are much higher.
Those are much higher than the numbers. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
now,
it.
now you're paying more.
I
So
want to
great.
pay more.
Okay, that works. Your turn again.
Suck it in, man.
Have fun.
Are we doing this over again? Or we're doing
Yeah,
this?
we have to do it twice.
Miss Jones. Let me review why so many people choose to invest in Cutco. You always have sharp American-made knives and comfortable, safe, and sanitary. Cutco is guaranteed to last forever, so it'll be the last set of knives you'll ever buy. And Cutco saves a lot of money. Those guys want to buy Cutco if you have less. That's $60 a month,
Yeah, we did.
$17 saved in a year, and $18,000 over the course of 25 years. So there's several reasons why someone tucks in these two sets. Sets have the right tool for the right job. They have built-in discounts, so it's cheaper. They come with a free cutting board, so it's free stuff. It's safer, and it comes with a rock or tray. Interest-free monthly investment options, so you don't pay for all at once. When it comes to high-quality cutlery, it's like anything else. There's a wide variety and quality of prices. Let's go with top rated to be compared to the only high-quality brands.
Okay, grab a seat. Go do something. Oh.
No.
All right, real quick before we go to break. Next break for a phone. Next break to make appointments. 3 types of reps. Okay. Well, actually, what are you guys taking from in terms of how to close sales? There's a lot of calling, a lot of wheeling and dealing, and eventually, after your first weekend, definitely after your first 10 days, you'll understand how everything rolls, and you don't have to call in all the time to deal because you'll learn how to do your own deals. You're just going to call us to check in and verify the appointment, and you already made the sale. You won't need us as much. Okay? 3 types of reps. First types of reps, and you don't have to take note of this. We have some types of reps that will go out there and they'll only sell the homemaker, a signature complete, or it's a 0. Meaning like they sell the big 3 or they sell nothing. It's because these are the reps that get the customers really pumped. The customer probably has buyer's remorse or for whatever reason they can't commit and they don't say yes to one of those 3 sets. And they don't even show them the other sets. Because the customer says, oh no, sweetie, Gabriela, we'll get it next week. Oh, you know what? Call us back next month. We definitely want to get it. Now, most of the time, are your friends and family members genuinely excited to get it when they say that? Well, when they say yes, we'll get it later. Sometimes they are. But what happens later? They forget, or what did they lose? Interest, excitement, and what are you building here? Yeah, need and value. Yeah, you forget value. So It's like, oh my goodness, the value is so good. It's only 12 till. We'll get it. Call us next week, sweetie, because this week's not a good time. Right? And then you call next week, and 12 till is not here. So what's bigger, value or price? Price. So I'd rather you get a small starter set order there than a promise for everything. I'd rather you, I know this sounds sacrilegious, I'd rather you sell a piece that definitely got purchased because they definitely are committing to the product that they'll definitely see and get versus promise and then you get nothing. 99% of the time when you get it, I'll call you back, I promise I'll get it later, it's always a 0. 99% of the time. And when I have someone, oh, don't worry, Jeff, that's a guaranteed homemaker. My aunt told me so. Cool? I'm not a gambling man, but if I did, I'd gamble you wouldn't get that sale. Okay. Second type of rep before we go to break, pieces only. These are the reps that they don't build sets up, they don't build up the value, and they go very quickly to pieces. So the rep I want you to really be focused on is just the one that works with customers. If you work with a customer that has buyer's remorse, what's their number one main thing? It's not you, it's not the product. It's what? It's them with the price or they want a deal. And if you're calling in consistently and you're letting us show you how to show the customers either the payment plans or a better set, or we're going to give more free stuff, or we're going to discount. Between those 4 things, we always find a set for someone. Worst case, we can do a customized set. I just want to reiterate how easy it is. A customized set's probably going to be 3 to 4 or 5 pieces. You're talking about $150 to $250 for 3 or 4 pieces. Now, is it a set? But if emergency situation, I know we can do this because can the customer afford $150 to $250 on one swipe? What's that? That's not even their Publix grocery bill. Not even. I went to sushi last night, and I spent just on myself, and I had a beer, I had just a bunch of stuff, and with tip, it was about $60, $70. That's just me.
Alone?
Expensive ass sushi place.
Expensive, no ass, please.
Sorry, expensive.
Okay, right? It's a bit expensive. Well, that's probably pretty normal for sushi, I would say, right? Depending on what I got, right? But $150, what's that? That's like Applebee's with the kids. That's not even fancy. That's not even macaroni grill. That's not bow campers. That's Applebee's at Fridays. We got to feed the kids before they go crazy. So I know we can get this, and if you divide it by the 3-month payment plan, which we probably do for this one, it's a lot easier to get it paid off quicker. What's that? Come on. You mean no matter what your buyer's remorse, can they afford that? Even if they have buyer's remorse, can they afford $50 a week? It's the gas tank. That's not even the video game for the kid, the new Madden game for the kid who's been nagging it for the new video game for PlayStation 4 or 5, whatever the number is. For that, 4? Is it 4?
Yeah, but I have Xbox.
Okay, Xbox 10. What's the new Xbox? Just
Xbox
one. Sorry.
I don't even have that.
Okay. So my point is, we can find something, but as long as you're communicating with us and helping us work deals, it's the reps last week that had the hardest time are the ones that didn't call us as much, are the ones that, oh, I forgot. That's the worst. Then they're not even verified. It's even worse. Okay? Questions or comments? All right. Nice job. Let's take 10. It's 12:55. We'll go 105. See any more calls? Let's ring the bell. Let's add more appointments.